Greetings, heroes, villains, anti-heroes, and miscreants, and welcome to our Marvel Multiverse TTRPG actual play that is set in the Marvel 604 universe. The warning, though this is a heroic game, there will be there may be tense situations that may be situations that you as a viewer may find to be too much. If that happens, please pause, step away. Our streams are going to be available on YouTube after the game, so you can always come back to an episode if you feel ready. Or you can skip the entire episode. That is also up to you. And now it's time to introduce our heroes. Let's start with Alain.
Hello. My name is Alain, and I am playing Omen Insight, your friendly neighborhood possessed by an ancient sorceress entity. Just chill kid who's still alive? Question mark.
Could be, could be, could be. Next up is Joanna.
Hello, my name is Joanna, and I'm playing Jillian Jones, codenamed Northern Pike.
And Mikyla.
Hi, I am playing Siren, uh, your potentially demon-born Cher impersonator of all time.
I'm going to unpack that later, but who's to say that Cher isn't demon born right now? Like, what's the
Course,
difference?
babes.
Darryl.
Hello, I'm Darryl, and I'm playing Pinnacle, who is starting to remember things.
Dun dun
Thousand,
dun.
thousand-yard stare.
And last but certainly not least is Leona.
Hello, my name is Leona. Today I am going to be playing Nadira Adnani, also known as Karma.
So, when last we saw our heroes in the team redacted, I guess, I don't know, you guys haven't told me what your team name is yet. They had just infiltrated an AIM facility that is downtown Vancouver because Hydra was attacking it, trying to steal something. But little did they know, as the heroes, that someone else was trying to also steal the item, which is where did I put that down? I wrote it down. The Sphere of Requiem. And it was Graviton, and a very pitched battle ensued, and the heroes came out victorious, but one of their members, Omen, was unconscious at the end of it, knocked to 0 health and 0 focus. So, what were you going to be doing at the end of that particular battle?
I think we would have been gathering up Omen, and bringing him back with us to Arcanjet. Was that what we called it?
The Canjet.
The Canjet. I assume, and I leave this to Nadira, that there would have been a call put in.
Absolutely. That's probably Nadira's first stop is to report that one of our allies is down, but hopefully seems alive but is down, and that we need medical support. And then we also need to secure the place because there's an item allegedly here that seems to be of interest to a fellow like Graviton. Oh, and by the way, we have knocked out Graviton, FYI.
And also a point of order. This is not the Graviton from this universe, I believe. He came in from another universe. That's what that portal was, I believe, is what Pinnacle sussed out, whereas that's probably what Pinnacle believes.
Agent Carlson, or Coles, yeah, Agent Carlson. That's what I called him. Coulson is the other guy.
Careful.
The legally distinct Agent Carlson on the other end with Nadira is like, okay, yeah, what?
Graviton.
Right. Did Pinnacle just say from another universe?
I mean, the man came through a portal, so potentially, yes.
Okay. Was he looking for anything?
The sphere
Is this
of...
accidental?
No, he was wanting the sphere of, whatchamacallit,
Spear of Requiem.
thank you. Sphere of Requiem. Ah, that's what it was. The Sphere of Requiem. He was looking for the Sphere
Okay.
of Requiem. Do you have anything
He-
about that on file?
And hold on. And he's like, you can obviously, this is one of those situations where it takes a couple seconds and he's like, no?
Well, that's not good. I suggest sitting down the whole building, keeping it as secure as possible until we figure out what the Sphere of Requiem is and why Graviton thought that coming here and asking for the Sphere of Requiem would net him with results.
You have eyes on the Spear of Requiem?
No. But if there's an AIM agent that's around that's like not knocked out entirely, I can nudge him awake and be like, "Do you know anything about this Sphere of Requiem?"
Give me. There are no AIM agents that are currently not unconscious.
Fair enough.
Graviton knocked everybody out.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
So
I was
give
hoping
me,
that maybe one of them had woken up.
give me a vigilance check.
Sure. I'm okay at that stat. Let's
You're
see.
pretty good at that, actually. That's one of your
It
stronger ones.
It says fantastic.
All right.
It's a 12, so it's a 1 and a 1, and the marble die is a marble.
Is anyone helping Karma look around?
I think Pinnacle has resorted to his investigative side and is kind of going through the motions, but it's just like a natural thing. He's not actually trying to help, but he is sort of just kind of helping. But it's painfully obvious that like his shoulders are kind of slumped, and he's just like, there, over there. Okay, you press it. No, that.
So Nadira, in that
Yeah.
case, since Northern Pike and Pinnacle are both helping, I would give you edge ×2.
Okay.
So you can re-roll the ones if you want, because you already have a fantastic on the marble die, so there's no point in really re-rolling that one.
Yeah, I would love to re-roll the two ones would be nice to re-roll.
In fact,
Please.
with the marble dice being what they are, you rolled triple ones on 6-sided dice.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Vigilance re-roll. My result is an 18, and it's a fantastic.
Oh yeah, one of the scientist AIM agents, one of the ones in like the scientific like white lab coats, they actually have something that's in their pocket that is kind of, I won't say it's pulsating, but it's kind of like emitting kind of like a light.
Can I wake him up and be like, "Hello, what you got there?" Or is that not a good idea?
It's entirely up to you. I just work here.
Pinnacle wouldn't. Pinnacle would just go, take it out of his pocket and secure it first.
Yeah, fair enough.
Question him.
Now, this is the point in time where I ask the question that all DMs, storytellers, narrators, etc. are familiar with. Do you touch it with your hand?
Well, hold on a second. Because I was going to say that I have this little thing something called Sense Supernatural, and I feel like I should start there.
That's probably a good idea, yeah.
Yeah.
So
this dude just had it loose in his pocket, so just...
I know, right? Like he's got a
I'm not saying the AIM guys aren't more book smart than street smart.
It's right next to his car keys to his damn Prius.
the Honda Odyssey. So give me actually there. I don't think there's any
No, it's
character reach
straightforward.
out,
Unless the target wishes to remain
hundreds
undetected, you just give it to me.
100 spaces of your rank. Yeah, it's just Oh wait, hold on.
Does it want to remain undetected?
Character must make an ego check and compare it to each target's vigilance defense. They succeed. If you get a fantastic success, you can identify if the target is cursed or demonic. So let's do a vigilance check on that.
So you're telling me the spear wishes to remain undetected, so it knows what it's doing. Okay.
I didn't say that.
But you're asking me to make
Never
the roll.
once
It says if a target wishes to remain undetected, the character must make an ego check. So
I'm feeling attacked here. Like, how dare you besmirch what I have said?
What are you, a Toreador? Get
that is that is a 16 with a fantastic.
16, fantastic. Yeah,
Yep.
this is. Let's just say that this is you kind of open your senses to the supernatural, and this is like, instead of it being like a low kind of like, there's like a flashlight in somebody's pocket type of thing that you kind of get the feeling of. It's like practically you can see like waves of it emanating out from it, surrounding, like going through the entire room. So this is,
Ooh.
I don't know if you want to touch it.
Maybe not. I think Nadir kind of like pulls out her card, and it kind of like homing beacons to this like orb thing, and like then she kind of feels all the magic all around. She's like, "Ooh, that's not good." Does anything happen when the card touches the orb?
No.
Okay, so at least it doesn't get mad at the cards. Yeah, I don't know about touching it, y'all. It seems, I mean, if Graviton wants it, it's probably powerful. Seems pretty powerful to me. I mean, this dude just has it in his pocket, though.
While this is happening, Pinnacle makes his way over to Owen and just starts nudging him. Why are you pretending to be asleep? Come on.
There's no response. Omen's out of it.
Why isn't he getting up? He should have healed by now.
I believe he's knocked out.
What the hell? What does that mean?
It means
When
that
you take a lot of pain and then you fall over.
I don't. All right. He just gives up.
Also, with the sense supernatural Nadira,
Mhm.
there's something that's hovering over Omen.
Hmm?
Kind of like when you kind of focus in on it, it kind of looks like Omen, but it's kind of like, it looks like Omen in the spiritual form, kind of like when Professor Stephen Strange, is he's a professor now, teaches people. You kind of notice like the ghostly image of Omen, but there's like kind of like a white kind of strip that's connecting the ghostly image to like the main kind of center body chest area of Omen himself, like the
Oh.
white.
Well, that was smart of you, Omen. I don't know how to put you back together again, but like.
Oh, so you are awake, and I fully
He's
pick
not
him
like
up by
that.
his lapel.
Not like that.
And he's just
No.
up in the.
Oh no, not like that. He's astral projected. You can't shake him awake. We gotta get the astral self back into the bot. It's complicated, okay?
Magic.
You
Magic.
see
Magic.
Okay. He
the
just gently puts him down.
you see the form of Omen in his astral projected form, very faint, just kind of like, and then get like fainter and fainter and start to fade away.
He's like, I don't even want to be here right now.
I'd like to point out,
Uh,
Pinnacle is very smart, but it was just like, oh, I didn't realize there was a magic thing that I couldn't see. I thought you were just saying he was up and awake, and you could tell.
No. Oh, buddy. No, it was magic. Yeah, Dr. Gillian Jones.
He turns him on his side so he
Oh.
doesn't.
Aww.
did Nadira already push out the sphere out of the pocket, or did Karma?
No, she did not. I think she was going to, in fact, actually turn to you and go and ask for your thoughts on how we should approach it. I could even scoop it up in my duetta.
Maybe we don't touch it. And she turns to Siren and says, "Do you think you can use your voice to push it? Because if I I can extend, but that's still me touching it. If you use your voice, it's just a force. Do you think that might work?"
Question, storyteller. See? Can
Yo.
I do that? Can I do that?
Can you do
Let
that?
me check your character sheet. Nope, that's Omen. That's Siren right over here. Demiplane.
And she continues saying to Karma, "Yeah, it's me touching it. I mean, I could technically blast it, but if I blast it, I don't know what's going to happen to it."
No, well, we're better off being safe. I mean, worst comes to worst, I don't mind wrapping it up in my duetta, but that's just fabric. I mean, he has it in his pocket, so I feel like that would work. I mean,
I don't want to touch it.
Yeah. Like if we can just like gently roll it out and like I can like roll it onto the duetta or something, and then I can take it off. Obviously, it's just a scarf.
Siren, you don't have, I don't think, any like kind of voice force powers.
Yeah,
it's more
just
like
hypnotism.
control people's mind, hypnotism type stuff. Yeah.
You can control the sphere's mind. It's apparently alive.
Wait, it's like, is it alive? Can I do that?
You can certainly try.
It didn't want to be detected.
Okay, I'll try, I guess. What's it? Logic roll?
I believe so. Yes.
13.
Maybe we can talk it into it.
Just ask it politely to not hurt us.
So you're attempting to telepathically link with it?
I guess so.
Okay.
Sure.
I mean, we do got to figure out what it is, so.
So you focus in on it, close your eyes, and there's nothing.
Is it because my roll was bad, or because like okay.
No, your roll is actually pretty good. But it's like it just seems like this is like the weird kind of a weird sensation. Like there is you kind of feel like there should be something there, but it's just a lack of something. It would be like if you were trying to like telepathically link with like a human, but there just doesn't seem to be any like mental like kind of synapses firing type of thing. Like it seems like it should be working. Like you should be able to be connecting with this, whatever this happens to be, but it's not connecting.
Nobody's home. Out of character, I'm
There's
not
something
opposed to
wrong.
step on the rake. Just FYI. Please go ahead.
There's something wrong with that thing.
What do you mean by wrong with that thing?
It has sentience, but lacks action.
Do you think it's sleeping?
No.
I think Karma will like walk up to the scientist, who I assume is like slumped on the floor. And like,
they're like all sprawled around.
yeah,
Basically.
she'll
The
just like
one
she'll just like use her foot to like nudge the jacket so that the sphere rolls out of the pocket.
We're just nudging people.
Yeah.
While Karma's doing that, he was very interested in the tech, some of the tech and machines that were in this room. Pinnacle's gonna try and check to see exactly what they were trying to do in this room because they seemed very freaked out when Graviton came out. It seemed like they didn't want that. So we tried to figure out what this machine was meant to do and possibly how that went wrong.
for that, give me there's Pinnacle. Give me a logic check. And for Siren, when you go like when Nadira kind of pushes up the jacket, the outer jacket, and the sphere rolls out onto the ground, it's like as soon as it hits, you get a flash, and you see technology. Like
And I
circuit boards and like you can kind of see like kind of like an electrical pulse kind of going through different wirings and stuff like that.
can I make any sense of what I am seeing right now?
14, by the way.
This is I won't not really alien. It's just sort of like unknown to you. Like it seems like it's connected to Earth, but it's for some reason it would be like if you were trying to use like your telepathic powers against a robot.
Got it. Okay. I would relay this. That isn't sentient like us.
So it
Oh.
knows what we're doing, but it's not like us. Is it?
It's more technological. It's not natural.
Huh.
Artificial intelligence.
Well, if it's supernatural and technological, because it's now pinged both of us, definitely don't want to touch it.
Yeah. But I mean, so how are we supposed to, like, we can't leave it here because the scientists will just wake up and do something with it.
Could you put it in a sphere of water?
I mean, I think that's might be an option. As long as I'm not touching it and nobody else is touching it, because definitely don't want anybody, portaling to another dimension or anything like that.
I know. I mean, it's either that or tongs in I don't know, a bird cage or something, so let's try that.
Yeah. And
Sorry, I saw
no. Oh no. It's so she's basically
Can
gonna
you just
use
imagine a pair of superheroes like just kitchen tongs to grab the mysterious object? Like
Yes.
I don't know where I came
Yes,
up
I
with that
could.
from.
Okay, so what am I rolling, storyteller? It looks like I think it's an ego check.
For the
A
sphere.
sphere, yeah. Elemental sphere of water.
Oh, and Steve,
If I
what
remember
did
correctly. Oh,
did a
sorry,
14
Pinnacle had
get me?
something.
Did a 14 get anything?
For the 14, you figured out that he like it takes you a bit of digging, and you're kind of you're almost half-heartedly doing it because
Yes.
you're
I'm
you're like
genuinely just doing anything
Depressy.
to avoid the fact that I wasn't the one that beat Graviton, which is what I'm actually upset about.
Oh my god, no!
He's upset that
Um,
he didn't beat Graviton because he kind of figured out, oh, I'm the strongest here. This is what I'm supposed to be able to do. And I didn't do anything, really. I broke his shield. He doesn't know. Actually, he doesn't know that Omen was only able to attack Graviton after the fact that he broke his shield. He doesn't know that. He set that up. So from his perspective, he like punched really hard and then just kept missing. He doesn't know that he set up his eventual fall at all. So in his mind, he was just like he did nothing in this fight, but just kind of fly there. And so he's just like in his head about it and wondering if he should even still call himself Pinnacle now. But yeah, he's
Buddy.
half-heartedly just kind of going through stuff.
somewhere, Mr. Sinister is laughing.
He's gone full
Ouch.
Napoleon Dynamite. That was for Joanna.
So just like you play around with the console a little bit. There's like buttons and levers, and there's like a dial, and you twist it. And, yeah, it's easy to figure out. Like these AIM guys are schmucks, but, and you hit a few buttons, and a kind of pillar rises up that has a kind of bottom half of a sphere type thing that would possibly fit something like the Sphere of Requiem, if you had to guess.
I guess that would fit the thing that we're looking at, I suppose.
Can you
Anyway,
determine for what purpose? Good job, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a good find.
That's awesome, but do we want to be putting something in there and possibly like starting up some sort of machine that, I've probably watched too many movies, but it just feels like, you put in the thing, you start the sort of destiny or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, let's not put it in.
if I had to think about it for more than 2 seconds, Graviton came from another universe, possibly already knowing that this was here. So it's possible that this is a multiversal thing that exists across many multiverses. So, I don't know, man.
Do you need a hug? Have you ever had a hug, actually?
Better question.
Yes. Yes, I have.
Would you like one?
If you must.
Like, I don't know if you need a hug or bubble tea or both, but like, let's start with the hug. And she walks over and she gives you a hug and she goes, "You did great."
You feel one hand just kind of pat your back. And it feels more like he's comforting you than you're comforting him. He's patting your back and just like,
Are you listening to me? We're a team. Everyone's a part of a team. You were still a part of that. You did great. And you found this crazy contraption. So you did extra great.
that was easy.
Okay, you need bubble tea. You're hangry.
He like kicks some fake rocks. Just shoot.
Both hands in the pockets, like.
Have you ever had bubble tea?
He didn't really have a collar before, but you don't know how the collar just got flipped up so much. And it's raining in this room.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, Northern Pike does have control over water, so.
But not over weather.
Okay.
Water, but not weather.
But
Ah!
19 to create a sphere.
Yeah. So the elemental sphere, water. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're easily able to kind of summon up some ambient liquid in the air and form it around.
While we're waiting for our Department H counterparts, I would recommend actually tying up or possibly tying up the AIM agents and
Yeah.
also Graviton's just kind of still in the room.
Yeah, let's. I can Crimson Bands of Sidorak a bunch of people if that feels useful.
Well, I was just gonna throw him back through the portal, but okay.
Maybe we should question them.
Yeah.
It's at that
Shawarma
point.
and bubble tea, got it. And she'll make a request while she's doing the shawarma and bubble tea for the tea because I feel like
I don't know what the hell bubble tea is.
Oh
You out of
wow!
character or in character?
Out of
Both?
character.
Yes,
Yeah!
the answer was yes.
You need
Okay.
bubble tea.
You need bubble tea. Okay, just real quick. It is very popular here in Metro Vancouver. Bubble tea is like an Asian style of drink with tapioca pearls. They're nice and chewy. They make for a delicious drink and snack all at once. So like whenever I just need a pick me up, it's amazing. It's delicious. You can have it in fruity flavors, slushy flavors, milky flavors, whatever you like. I like bubble tea. What can I say? Sorry.
Except for the popping boba. The popping
Are
boba
we
is
trying
nasty.
to?
I will die on that hill.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright,
So
make a
I
graphic
think
for
Pinnacle needs
sponsorship,
some.
Steve. So make a
Yep.
graphic for sponsorship.
Yeah. Yeah. If anybody makes that particular tea in the Metro Vancouver area, you know,
Hey, all you boba tea companies, y'all should hit us up for sweet tea
Listen,
sponsorship.
Not
the
saying,
Um,
just
extent of
saying.
my
it's a
boba tea knowledge is surely saying, "Let's go get some." I cussed. Some freaking boba tea.
it's at that point that the
Max.
sphere wraps around the sphere of water wraps around the sphere of requiem. There's way too many spheres in that particular sentence. The what you all recognize as agents of Department H come in and they start, you know, putting people in handcuffs and restraints, and they put a kind of power dampening collar around Graviton's neck, and there's at least two of them that come up in kind of white or uniforms with like the red cross symbol on them. They come up to Omen and they flash the webs the flashlight. They kind of open up your eyes, flash light, and Omen, you see a light.
um, how far away is the light from where I am?
Pretty far.
Oh.
Oh, buddy.
What else is around me?
Nothing right now.
Okay. Do I have like control over like flying in my space? Can I move towards the light or away?
Yeah, you can move
Yeah.
towards it if you so choose.
I start to go towards it.
Just as you feel that you're reaching out, seems you're able to possibly get close enough to touch it, you are yanked away from it.
Oh, uh, just gone.
Yeah. And you don't even have enough time brain wise to process it before you can kind of see let's see the description here. Uh there's a large kind of there's electricity around it, and there is like the bottom half of the face is kind of pinkish and furry, and the top half is orange and furry, and it looks like there's flame coming out of its eyes, and it is a giant tiger head.
Oh, stay back. I have powers.
I know.
Okay. Well, then you know I'm dangerous. Hey, man, I need your help. I need your help right now, please. Please,
There
I need
is
your help.
no response.
Okay. I what do you want?
I am Hogoth.
Who?
Hogoth.
Okay. I'm Omer Forsyth.
I
And
am aware.
okay. What do you want with me?
It is not your time
Not my time to what?
to
Wait,
expire.
am I dead? Oh no.
No,
Oh, my auntie's gonna kill me.
you are not dead.
Oh, good, because I don't know if you've met my auntie. What are you? I've
I am a
like you are a giant. I know who you said your name. That's great.
am
You look
Hogoth.
like a giant tiger head. Is that normal?
Yes. Now you're
Okay.
just confusing the giant cosmic entity.
Okay.
I
Well.
mean, yes, I seem I've always been the way I look.
Okay. All right. Bet. That's cool. Are,
The
are
super
you?
powerful cosmic entity and complex. It's great.
I was
Are
gonna
you?
say we're just out here giving super powerful cosmic entities complexes. I live. I live. This is incredible.
Always
Are
works out well.
are you? Are you this? Does this belong to you?
I am connected to that.
Oh, do you want it back? I'd
No,
really appreciate it if you took it back.
you have a purpose.
Right, but I don't know what that is, and no one seems to want to. That they either don't know or they don't want to tell me. And like, listen, I know I screwed up, but I'm on the right path now. Like, I don't think I like is my punishment over? Like, can I just not have this anymore? Just be normal?
You don't want to be normal.
No, I really want to be normal. There's a weird metal stone thing in my forehead that I no amount of concealer will hide. Trust me, my auntie tried.
You are have been given a gift.
This is a gift.
It is not a curse. You will be needed in the upcoming struggle.
Okay, you seem to know a lot. Can I get like something less vague? It's been a lot of vague, you know?
There is a great darkness coming.
Okay. And you're a great big tiger head made out of light. Maybe you can fight it instead.
I cannot.
Oh, okay. So it'll be me then.
And your allies.
Those guys back there, yeah, they seem pretty cool. So one tough guy, he's weird. Um, but
Carlson.
yeah, but I don't know, like again, like it feels like I go to sleep and the power comes out. Like I don't feel in control. Like, how am I supposed to fight if I'm not the one fighting?
If you would like, I could minorly adjust that.
Hogarth.
Beautiful
or is
timing.
or is that Bast just like, hey, I brought cupcakes? Like,
Beautiful timing.
um, uh, uh, oh, how can you adjust that?
It will take time.
Okay. All right. So I just have, this is just, I just have power and I'm supposed to fight a darkness. Where's the darkness coming from? How do I fight it? I'm strong. Like I have power, but I don't feel strong all the time. Like I don't, I'm kind of like, kind of lost here. I don't know where here is.
This is my realm.
Okay. Sick realm. Pretty cool actually. Actually, it is pretty cool. It's a bit big for me, but not for you because you seem to stretch into infinity or whatever. So
The darkness will make itself evident in time.
okay.
Be ready.
Okay, I will.
And the thing on your forehead just flashes and overwhelming light.
I go, wait, what's this thing called?
And then you're feeling very heavy. You're
What's
mildly.
this thing called?
People are like flashing flashlights in your eyes. Like,
let's stop.
He's still alive. Yeah, he's still alive. Let's get him on the stretcher.
Okay.
See, I told you he was awake.
Yeah, I know. He was astral projected until now.
I know what that means in theory, but I am not a magic guy.
I'll explain it to you on the Canjet ride back. Hi, yeah, 5 bubble teas and 5 shawarmas, please.
Karma?
Yeah?
You know magic stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. She'll come over to you.
Have you ever met some or heard of someone named Hogarth?
No, but I can look it up when we get back if you want.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be pretty all right.
I got you.
Is it wait, where's
Whoa.
Graviton?
Easy. He's down. You did great. Everything's fine.
Okay. All right, good. Okay,
You
good.
just lie back, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna lay down for a bit.
Bubble tea, here.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you. Where the aim?
No.
The dungeon had bubble
No.
tea?
No, I door dashed from down the street. You're fine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Pinnacle found the bubble tea.
Sorry. I keep forgetting it has the tapioca balls in it.
Pinnacle's just holding it because he refused to take his mask off.
I think we established, did we not, that Pinnacle had a straw?
Yeah, he did. Yes, that's right. He has.
Pinnacle is facing a wall, and it looks like he's doing. Every time he just kind of turns around, there's a little less. But he never lets you see where the
straw comes out.
So good.
Yeah, he never lets you know where it's at. He just kind of. It looks like he's investigating something, and then there's just a huge portion missing, just like a huge.
That's so
like
good.
it's gone in full. Like the actual tea is probably gone in 4 gulps for him. And then it turns into every time he turns around, there's less boba, and that's more impressive because he's just like.
Karma does not say anything, but you had a feeling he would like it.
And on
The
that
eyes on
note,
his mask, like do that Spider-Man thing of just like they squint like that Karma.
Amazing.
on that particular note, with everyone leaving the complex, we're going to take a bit of a break and fast forward approximately a week till Omen recovers from getting beat up by Graviton.
Got
So,
smushed.
The one time.
Aw.
come on back in about 7 minutes, everybody, and we will see you on the other side of the break. We're gonna go back in this many, one of these, a little bit of this, and welcome back, heroes. So we're going to fast forward about a week. Omen is now back on their feet, bit full of piss and vinegar and stuff, whatever. So you are all double check my notes here and make sure that I say it right this time because I didn't when the series actually started. I believe it's Tamarind Island.
Tamarind.
Tamarind Island. There we go. I knew I'd get eventually. So you're all at your headquarters. You've had time to move various bits if you want. If there's anything that you would have wanted, Agent Carlson would have been able to accommodate. You wanted to set up like a lab or anything like that, or specific like scientist stuff. Northern Pike, go ahead.
So, in the interest of keeping it all real in this very, very fantastical universe, did Agent Carlson say how we're gonna pay our bills if I can't work at the aquarium anymore?
Well, you can still work at the aquarium,
Just on an occasional basis, I guess.
but yeah, you're on salary for the Canadian government.
All right,
Department
all
H.
right, all right, cool. That's awesome. Yes, as long as Department H is paying my bills.
We can also help out if you need cover for certain things. Like if you need to tell your work that you're unavailable, we can arrange things.
Yeah.
And I also
Yeah, we'll
I
make
think I think Pinnacle, given that he is quite wealthy with his job and is technically a freelance at for hire worker for these big companies, I think he would secretly well, Karma's the one that handles this, and Carlson, he would just like disseminate what you can give what you would have paid me and just disseminate it to everyone else. I don't need it.
Don't you need, like, grocery money? Do you just not eat?
I eat. I have
Yeah.
money.
So,
I don't need yours.
okay.
I can pay for a lot of things without you paying me.
I mean, if you insist, and if that changes, let us know, I guess. And she kind of looks at Agent Carlson, because this isn't really her call, but, like, you know.
You know that if you're on the team, you get the bonus that I'm offering to add, correct?
No, I know. I just think everyone deserves a living wage, bro.
Just
Like-
take the money, Karma.
Okay.
Carlson,
Yes.
make it happen.
Like what happened? Like
How are you in charge and you never pay attention to what people are saying?
I gotta be fair with you. I pretty much just get told what to say from higher ups.
Come on, man. That's just just a super regular sentence in that voice. Just makes it broke me a little bit to myself. Come on, dude.
It's so good.
So you all would have been able to outfit, like you would all have been given a room which is roughly the size of a downtown Vancouver condo.
Damn.
And
That's
we've got kitchens and whatever you need.
Are we allowed to say what our rooms look like?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so with that, yeah, I'll say. God damn it.
Go on, say it. You can say it.
I
It's
was
okay.
about to say, yeah, on
Do it.
today's episode of MTV Cribs. Welcome
Except
to
the M
MTV
stands for
Cribs,
Marvel.
Canada.
Hey! You
M
getting it?
The M stands for Marvel, is put in the
Correct.
chat by somebody who I'm not going to out
Oh,
at
yes.
this particular
Yes. M does stand for Marvel. Technically non-suable. Totally non-suable because we're playing their game. Though I doubt many of the team or anyone has been inside of Pinnacle's room. Does like fully removes anything that requires him to sleep in there. Like there's no bed, there's a chair, a desk, and he's basically just got this huge room spanning Pepe Sylvia detective board that's just encompassed everything. Like to the point, like to heights where he can only reach it because he can fly. And it's just kind of like imagine and I'm not going to say that because my reference is going to be to another comic book company.
The distinguished competition.
Hey! We love a throwback.
Yes, the distinguished competition. We'll call it the Marvel version is the Inquisitor instead of someone asking a what's it called? So it's just like
an
that
inquiry.
all across. Yes, an inquiry. Yes, the inquiry is the Marvel. It's a totally non-suable Marvel version, but that's what it is, and it's just him. It is just a comfy chair in the middle of the room with a desk with different tomes and like tomes. What is this? Another TTRPG? Many books, but then this just cork board that he's just had installed that only he could reach and mess with. And while he's here, to anyone else that has chosen to make this place their home, he's apparently just always up. Because he'll just appear in random places, not fully in the regalia, not always in the leather jacket, not always in the pants, but the mask usually remains on if he's outside of his room. So probably like a long sleeve shirt that covers the throat so you can't really see the skin tone or anything like that, and gloves and the mask, and he'll just kind of be in a kitchen area, just kind of sitting there. And then like you only see him because you open the refrigerator and the light poured out, and he was just kind of sitting there thinking to himself without realizing it was dark because his senses are so sharp that he doesn't need the light to see. And he just doesn't recognize that that's weird.
Scared the on more than one occasion, probably. Yep.
Siren, what would your room look like?
Siren has never properly had a room before.
Yes.
So Siren just doesn't know how to do things. Like she like haphazardly painted the walls black. She like has like a bunch of like random plants around and like flowers, and like doesn't understand, oh, I can get pots for them. She just has dirt laying around in random places next to like windows.
Can I volunteer to go with Siren to Homesteads?
She has
Not-
like some
not this
candles laying
episode.
around.
Not this
like,
episode, but
outside.
I live
Not
for the one shot when Siren and Nadira go to the home sense, and Siren's like, I can have these things in my room. Anyways, continue.
No, also, I do want to point out something. She is a kleptomaniac. She has random small trinkets that she has stolen from people, just strewn about. Like, why does she need this, like, random set of car keys? She doesn't know, but she likes them.
Make a good noise.
They make noise.
Nadira.
Nadira is distinctly cozy and homey and welcoming. I think she would have requested like a space somewhere on the complex where she can practice her magic safely, like a kind of a black box room where like if you've got fire, or wind, or rain, or water, or whatever she can kind of throw in it, it's not going to damage anything. But her actual home is distinctly South Asian in terms of textiles, and there's a lot of textiles. It is vibrant and colorful and cozy at the same time. There's blankets and pillows everywhere. Um, and she's kind of a cozy girl. Lots of books and just kind of like a very chill place. I think the rest of her life can be a little chaotic at times, so this is just like her little like cozy chill den. Probably some magic books in one corner, like stacked up in a bookshelf.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Plenty of magical tomes
Yes, the tomes are here.
available. Yeah. Uh, Jillian.
So Jillian's room would very likely have the Jillian never got out of being a teenager mode, and she has basically posters of like Jeff
Corey
Martin
Hart.
and David. No, Jeff Martin, David Usher, like
Nice.
Gord Downey. Like she basically has your who is who of Canadian like bands and stuff like that. She has some Skinny Puppy up there, Our Lady Peace, all that stuff. She has that all over her walls, and she has a stereo system.
Nice.
But the thing that she asked specifically Carlson for was, you know what, when she's there, although sometimes she may want to sleep, sometimes she may just want to float. So she got Carlson to put in a very small off the balcony kind of, it's not really an infinity pool because it's not all glassed in or anything like that, but it's just basically like a about the size of like a hot tub or whatever like that, but just fresh water and basically just like filtering through and whatnot, so that occasionally instead of sleeping in a bed, she can just kind of float in the water. And I think that she would have asked Carlson to set her up a lab as well, that kind of in the basement that exits out onto the water, like there would be an exit on the water in case she's wanting to get samples or anything like that.
There is a there's a Department H type of rule that if there is any scientific stuff to be done on the premises, that the actual lab itself is like reinforced concrete, steel, et cetera. And there's like exit points that are exit points. They're more like blast points. Like if you happen to explode the thing, that the explosion will go out as opposed to up. It's a we live in a world with a bunch of superheroes who can turn into water. So having people who may turn into explosive devices or stuff like that, just, or Johnny Storm with fire, etc. Let's have those go outward instead of upward. Omen, aside from
Yes.
the fact that you are very familiar with the triage area of the secret base, the medical facilities. What does Omen's room look like?
I think Omen's room looks like a teenager's room, kind of like He's trying to keep it tidy, but is kind of failing at it. He's got the like the obligatory enter the 36 chambers Wu-Tang poster on the wall. He's
Yeah.
got the
Nice.
he's
Yeah.
got the he's got the like that orange poster of the diagram of like the male figure holding a stance, showing all the different like cardinal points to hit.
Nice.
He's got a similar poster that's a bit more kind of like new agey, showing chakras and like different like zones of energy in the body. And then he has the representation of the third eye and the forehead circled with in a highlighter with a line drawing out of it that says tiger question mark. His room is cluttered otherwise, and he has a bunch of partially opened online delivery boxes opened, filled with like clearly independently printed books by someone named Senor Magico, who is a street level magic expert in from Harlem.
So now that we've got the description of everybody's rooms, at some point, Agent Carlson basically is like, okay, it's time for training, everybody. We gotta try to make sure that you can all. What is your team name anyway?
Oh, were we supposed to have one?
He helps with paperwork, I can assume.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't.
That's the noise
Yeah, we
that
could-
It
I love
totally
how we're
wasn't me.
all
Just
blank.
it wasn't just
We're just
me
like,
totally.
ow.
It wasn't totally me just actually brain farting and just
Yeah. Right.
just blanking on the name that I actually had come up with.
I don't know. The Revengers,
Two
something we can
pitch.
figure it out later. Sorry.
Team. No, I don't like that. No, not team.
I don't know
Too
if we
on
could
the
just
nose.
call you a team. Like
No.
the team doesn't really.
That already. I feel like that exists on a TV show that's in a different universe that we can't legally use. I think it's called, and I think it's something about something justice and them being not old enough.
All right.
Yeah, we can figure out the team. Like he's kind of ushering you all down into the basement.
I mean, if I may, so like I didn't pick my name, right?
Okay.
Like sometimes the people just pick the name for you. Maybe we can just do that. I
Oh,
find
I don't know.
that's a good way to just let names happen, because like we're not like we shouldn't like I don't know, like I'm not like a like I think like coming out with a name is pretty weird and corporate, I guess. Like I don't know, I'm more like a do good things for people and they will respond to you however they want kind of guy. But I mean I don't know, that's just me or whatever.
The
I guess.
last resort.
I respect that.
I don't know.
I would hate to be someone's last resort.
Yeah, that seems a tad bit on the aggressive side. Anyway,
Secret task.
Are you a secret though?
Pinnacle and the 4 magic people. There's 3 of them.
Anywho, if you all come right through this door.
Carson's Angels is actually
Carlson's Angels.
Carlson's Angels is actually
take it easy, Leona.
Nautical disaster?
Well, that's my ringtone. That's my ringtone for if something goes wrong. You realize that, yeah?
My sides hurt.
I mean,
rude.
If you're a secret agency, we were just kind of thrown together. We don't have a name. I kind of do like the redacted.
Okay, I guess we could go with that.
Something redacted. There's another thing we could put instead of but I do enjoy the redacted part if everyone's cool with that.
I mean, I don't hate it, but I'm not a secret either. Like I let people know who I am. You know, like I think that's important. But I don't know.
Like 2 of us are wearing masks or things that cover our identities. I've noticed.
Yeah. But I mean, like,
literally
I can't, like, I can't take off a mask and I still have this thing on my head, right? Like,
I could build you a mask that centers around that, man. I could have.
Right, but I take that off and it's still there. Like, I can't take this out and I don't have magic. I tried to hide it with magic, but it didn't work.
Right.
I'm not a magic guy.
Yeah, I know. Technically, here's the thing. Neither am I. Like, I'm just a kid. So
I think the technically neither am I thing went out the window a while ago.
Yeah. I did.
By this point, would you have told us that you were fighting while you were asleep?
Yeah. Like he would have said that like he was aware of the power acting beyond him, because he wasn't the one fighting, it was the object.
In Pinnacle's weird way, he in his mind he was just like, so you were faking being knocked out, you just weren't knocked out in the way normal people get knocked out.
No, now that you say it like that, I hear it. Yeah, I'm a magic dude and there's no getting around it, is there? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you got crushed by gravity and then you still started throwing magic bolts via invisibility, and then he hit me because he thought it was me.
I've told you all week, I'm so sorry about that.
Stop apologizing to me.
Okay. It's just you don't feel like you don't feel super into feeling pain and stuff. So and that's fair. Nobody is, unless you are. Some folks I've heard. I saw on the internet.
It was a day of firsts. Now I don't really.
TED Talk.
It was a day of firsts. Since then, since we've been doing. Is this our first day of using said training facility, or is this like him just saying, "Hey, it's time for"? Oh. Yeah. Okay, never mind.
So we gotta get you guys in there.
Yep.
Oh, right. Yeah. Right. Of course. Yeah.
So we gotta make sure that you can all function as a team. Otherwise, I've got a huge pile of paperwork.
Right.
So 2 things. First thing is, I definitely want to see some art of like the Justice League, but a big stamp of redacted over top of it for like your team name.
That's really good. I mean, they just dropped the trailer for Thunderbolts, and there is an asterisk by the name, and I'm like, what's that about? So same.
And secondly, I am going to share my screen now and get you all in there.
Think of what that art would look like. It would be Siren's crown. That would be the only thing colored. My eyes behind the mask. Omen's diamond, and then
Karma's card.
Karma's cards. Yes,
Cards,
Karma's
yeah.
cards. It would be the outline,
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
but the cards would be the only thing seen.
Yeah.
And then water.
Drop of water or scales.
Yep,
Scales.
yep, just like a shadow with a few scales overlaid over top of it, and it'll just have a big stamp of redacted over top of it.
I think there's
That's
one
awesome.
particular person missing. Not sure who.
Carlson?
No, in the map.
Oh, in the map.
Because I see 4 people.
Yes. Let's see.
Where's Graviton? We recruited him, right? He changed his ways via magic indoctrination.
He's typing, but he can mute. Okay. So you're all in here. One particular person missing, and I don't know who it is.
Is it oh, yes.
I think it's you, actually. I think you might be missing.
It's you.
Oh.
Oh no, yes. There is one missing.
Yeah.
Yes. Hold on. Give me just a moment. Una
So
momento, por favor.
You all get ushered in there eventually. The 5th person is like pushed through the door, like, get in there.
Healing.
There you go.
There we go. It was Nadira left out in the cold. Get in there. And you can hear through like the sound speaker, like Agent Carlson going, okay, so just remember, we have to figure out if you can all work as a team. And that's when some of these squares open up to reveal that robots are coming out. There they are. Yeah. So it's time to roll initiative.
Initiative.
Here we go. That's a bit.
16.
Also, with Demiplane, because Demiplane is awesome, if it says an E beside your initiative thing, you can roll edge on initiative. Leave Nadira and Jillian.
Oh, cool.
E's beside their initiative. I think is Omen.
Yes, he does.
Omen does too. Yeah, there it is.
I don't think I need it.
Pinnacle just is a +4 because, yeah, whatever.
I don't think
So
I
does
need
Siren. Wow, you guys are really good at initiative.
Got 16.
16?
I got an 18 and it's a fantastic. I don't know how that works with initiative.
I got 14.
Okay, so that is Karma.
13.
Karma, what were you at again?
18 fantastic.
18 fantastic. Siren, I got a 16. Omen.
14.
14. Pinnacle.
I got a 13. Mine was also fantastic, but it's still a 13.
I think that only applies if somebody like ties you, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Probably be the in Northern Pike.
2, 1, and a Marvel
Got
die.
16 with my Marvel die is a 6.
So it's a fantastic, is it? And I get to roll with some of these dudes. That is super bright on my face.
Flames at the side of my face.
Oh, they're okay. Pinnacle, what is your agility for non-combat checks?
For non-combat checks, it's a +3.
Okay, so you'll be going first in that. Okay, so 18 for Karma. Karma's going first, followed by Northern Pike. It's 16 Siren, because Northern Pike had the fantastic success. 16 Omen at 14. Pinnacle. You're all going first before the legally
baddies.
distinct Doombots.
They're the
So,
baddies.
what is everyone doing? So,
Let's see.
first up, Karma. What are you up to? Being right here.
Well, the goal is to.
I do not have control of Karma just yet.
Oh, yes. I need
So the
to
goal
change
is to defeat the bots, right?
Correct.
Well, Karma's got Flames of the Faltine.
Karma does indeed have Flames of the Faltine.
So I think she runs up and she goes, "Cool, let's start with some fire then," and she'll throw out some fiery cards.
Alrighty. Flames of the Faltine. There it is right there. That is 5 focus. And you do an ego check against the agility defense of these guys. And their agility defense is. So you got to beat a 12.
Okay.
Because these may or may not be Doom bots.
How's an 18 sound, boss?
That is a hit.
Hoo-yah.
It should also show your damage if you were.
It does. It is 18 damage.
18 damage. Do you have any multipliers on that?
It just says Marvel times 3 plus 6.
Yeah, it's a ×3 modifier because you're rank 3. Okay, cool. And they have a 2 in damage reduction. So what was the damage that it showed initially? Like what was on your Marvel die?
The Marvel die is a 4.
Marvel die is a 4. Okay, so
My dice are 3, 4, 5 plus 6, and that was 18. And then the damage is Marvel times 3 plus 6 equals 18.
okay. Let me just write some stuff down here. So, Karma, are you moving anywhere?
Yes, I was gonna say she moves up first.
Okay, so to the left, to the right, straight ahead,
let's do straight and to the left.
straight, probably around here.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Let's say she's aiming at the one in the far left. Starting in one corner and working her way across, kind of thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
this guy. So, yeah, Karma pulls out various cards and flames shoot out, enveloping the bot. And the bot initially seems kind of like it's going to be reacting to it, but then it kind of shrugs it off and keeps moving. Next up is Northern Pike.
Okay, so Northern Pike can see what Karma's doing, and she's like, okay, well, I'm not going to do my thing that way, because if I aim that way, I'm just going to hinder Karma. So she's basically going to step up and go to the opposite corner on the right side. She's going to use Elemental Blast, and she is going to use some focus points when she does that.
Okay.
So I think I need to do my, what is it, agility? Yeah, agility.
Agility, yeah. Elemental Blast of water. So you
Okay.
do it also with Edge.
Yeah, so I'm going to. I've got a fantastic success. Oh my god. Okay. Second. slightly better. Okay, I got a 17.
That
And
easily defeats their agility defense.
yep, and 42 with a fantastic. But she doesn't like doing things in half measures, so she's going to spend 20 points of focus to give an extra 10 damage, which should bring it to 52 damage, theoretically.
What was the Marvel die, though?
The Marvel die was fantastic. It said Marvel.
So, okay, so it basically counts as 6.
Yeah.
All right. So that hits that guy for...
So I'm going to deduct 20 points of focus.
Excellent. Next up is Siren.
First, the question: does my stuff even work on like robots?
It might.
Thank you for being so
You won't
direct.
know until you try.
It's true.
Sure, we'll try. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna wait. Where am I? Let me see.
But give it a try for the command, perhaps?
Yeah, I'm going to try for the command. I want to try and go for one that hasn't been attacked already.
So it'd be either of the two in the middle here.
Sure.
Right, so let's move you up in between the two heroes that are on your side. And command is
Whoa. That was
logic.
logic.
Logic
Yeah, I
check.
got
Yeah.
18 with a Marvel dice.
Oh, what would you be commanding them to do if that were your option to do so?
If I could, I would be saying, take out the other one. Sorry, I
Uh,
need to get into my share voice.
yeah. So I'm gonna guess it's gonna be this guy, right? The guy on the left.
Yeah.
Initially, you're like, that didn't seem to do anything. But then it like turns away from karma and it starts it lets out like kind of bolts, but it's not its turn yet. So it seems like it's gonna be going that way. uh Omen. We can't hear you, Omen.
Interesting.
Okay, there we go.
How
Now
about
we
now?
can.
There you
Okay,
are.
we're good. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see if I can just use my powers again for the first time in a while here.
Got this.
That thanks. Uh, uh, and I activate the artifact.
This time it's slightly different.
Oh,
This time Omen isn't just like sleeping shut down. Like Omen is almost like astral projected behind, and you can guide some of the actions.
huh. Oh. Okay. Well, let's see if these powers are the same. Uh, uh, do the sword bolt thingy. And I bolts of Balthak, and I that is a for 5 focus.
Yeah, 5 focus, and you can spend extra, I believe, much like.
Yes, 5 or more.
Yeah, you can add
At
+1
to
for every 2 points of focus damage.
Yes. Okay. So I will go. I'll spend 9 points.
Multiple of 2s, though.
Oh, it costs 5 and then 2 after that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Let's see here. For some reason, it won't let me change it. Okay, there you go. And Bolts about that is a. What's the roll here again? I believe it is,
It is an ego check.
Ego with edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is, holy cow, that's amazing. Marvelous, even.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
It should also show you damage.
Oh, and with edge, right? Oh, that's
Yeah.
even better there. So does 13 hit?
Yes. They have
Okay.
a defense of 12.
Excellent. And the damage is 20.
Yikes. Alrighty, so that is okay. Next, Pinnacle.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the old faithful, and I'll just.
You muted somehow.
Oops. I thought I unmuted and then pressed it again. That's my bad. To the nearest left of me, there's one that's looking directly at me who hasn't noticed that one of its pallies is turned towards him.
That's the guy.
I'm just gonna get to him and just punch him. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Old faithful.
Alrighty, give me a melee.
Come on, roll well. Ugh, what is that? That's a 14.
That hits.
Oh, okay.
They have a defense
16.
of 12. These are large, non-movable, really.
16 damage.
16? Ooh.
Yes.
We're not dealing with graviton types today.
Yeah, we are
16
definitely.
damage.
This is slightly below the pay grade of graviton.
If it's just a robot or robot-esque, and Pinnacle knows this, he's going like full tilt, so he's just like fully backhanding the head off of the body. I'm just like, this isn't a real thing. I don't have to hold back and whatever. It's training. But to everyone else, he like doesn't put any force behind this swing whatsoever. If this takes it out, it's just like I'm there.
Yeah, it's fine. It gets hit and then it kind of reacts back again. So this guy, since you flew up and hit him, he's going to hit you back.
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, he's not. What is your agility defense?
13.
Yeah, no, he's not. This guy is gonna shoot this guy with his different stuff. Oh, that does some damage. All right, let me do that. Guy's hurting. This guy going to shoot at Karma.
What?
No, he's not. He rolled a 10. It's fine. This guy is gonna shoot at Northern Pike.
Is he?
Does a 13 hit?
What is he hitting against again? It's
Agility defense.
Yeah, agility defense. 13. My defense score.
Well, I'm gonna go with the defender gets the advantage on that. So we're gonna go back up to the top of the order. Karma, you are up.
Okay. Let's flame on, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Against which one? The middle guy? This guy?
We'll just keep going at the same guy, I think.
Which was the first guy. Okay.
Yeah, it was the first guy.
All right. Give a roll.
All right, 5 focus, ego check. Okay,
Minimum 5 focus.
yeah. I don't think
You
this
could-
one. I don't think I can amp this one up. How's a 16 sound?
That hits.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can't boost this one up. Okay. Cool.
Nah, that's all right. And that is 18 damage.
That guy falls over.
Yay!
First Doombot down. Oh,
Karma does like a little like whoop and cheer and like a little on the spot happy dance.
so that's one down. Next up is Northern Pike, aimed over at this guy over here.
All right, so same thing. And she's just like shaking her head. She really just wants to get this over with because she's, she's wasting water. Ever the environmentalist. And okay, so wait a second. I was rolling agility, right?
Agility, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. And then I have a reroll. I don't think I need the reroll, but let's try it anyway.
He could go marble fishing.
I could go marble fishing. I just don't want to. I got Marvel. That was a good call.
Hey!
Marble fishing
Fishing.
Marble fishing for 17.
And what's the damage?
Great
looking like?
number. Great
So
number.
she's
Very
got
good number.
I was planning on using another 20 focus, which would bring me down to 20 focus remaining. That would be
Damn.
10 extra damage, so that would bring it to 52 damage.
Whoa.
Yikes. That guy definitely, like, you all see the water shoot out from Northern Pike, and essentially at this point, the blast itself dents enough of the not legally distinct Doombot
Mhm.
chest in, and it creates the opening, and then you see it kind of explode out from the water. Like you see like the electrical sparks jumping off of it is it made it through the initial system. And, nope, not emotes. Whoops. Nope, not morphs. Not motes. Status. There we go. Knock him over.
Yeah.
And
he goes.
Northern Pike's scientist side is it turns around to everybody, says, watch it, water, electricity. Stay away from that one.
Siren, you are up next.
Okay, just want to clarify. My stuff has no effect on it, right?
Your stuff did actually affect it. Because this guy shot this guy at your command.
I'm gonna
It's almost
try.
like they have AI that's based upon one Victor von Van Dam or somebody
Mm.
similar, legally distinctly ultimates.
Allegedly. Anyway, in theory, I have concepts of a plan. I would like
I love
to.
that. I love that.
This is very serious. My concept of a plan is get that same guy to turn on the last guy that's standing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a roll.
Why am I knocking it out of the park today? I am
You
mad.
deserve. Yes. Work.
20 also Marvel die.
Holy cow.
Amazing.
20 on
Yeah.
a thing where normally you can only get 1 through 18. Sorry, 3 through 18. Yeah, that all right. Yeah, he turns from blasting his compatriot and then he's like, "You know what? I am Doom. I will destroy this other guy." So he turns obviously to take a shot. We'll see if he gets a chance to. Actually, the everybody else seems to be beating these things up rather seriously. Omen, speaking of beating things up seriously, you can take a shot at the Doombots.
Okay. I would like to do exactly that. So let's see. Does this take in action?
And if it's the ultimate kind of universe thing, it's the Damn Bots. He's Victor Van Dam in
I
Those
love
bad damn
it
bots.
so much.
These damn bots.
Yes.
To be clear, we're talking about a
Richards.
dam, like
Let's
a water dam, like a DAM, just so that we don't, you know.
It's
No.
Dam. Van
Yeah,
Dam.
it's damn. I think we're good.
B-A-
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got you. We got it.
D-A-M-M-E.
The
Van
legally
Dam.
distinct Byron Von End.
Yeah, so I think
Wait
I
till I,
think
introduce Superb Man.
I think Omen is going to take flight.
Okay.
And he is going to kind of move to this spot here,
Okay.
and he is going to blast again with the bolts of Balthak.
Unleash heck.
Let's see, for another. He's gonna spend 11.
Okay.
Let's see here. So that's the bolts of Balthak. Is +1 for every 2 points, and I just
Yep.
spent 6 additional points on that.
So
I'll
an
make
extra
the
3.
I'll make the ego roll with an edge. Let's see here. Other 13, or I'll reroll. I'll reroll that guy. Yeah, so for 16, that hits. You said
Yep.
12 was the target there.
Yep.
So for 33.
Jeez.
Woo.
Okay. That one is still up because that one hasn't actually been hit yet.
Oh wow. Well, he has now.
Pinnacle.
From where I'm at, I take the one that just got knocked out in front of me and I throw it at the one that just got hit.
So it'd be
Amazing.
throwing this guy over here to this guy.
Yes.
Either way he's moving, so it's like, yeah. All right, give me an agility.
Oh,
It's a
boy.
thrown object. Once it leaves your hand, this I learned from Vampire the Masquerade. Once it leaves your hand, it's an agility check, not actually a melee throw. It's
12.
12. It does not hit unless you have something that gives you edge.
For agility, I don't think there is. Hold on, let me see. I thought you said 12 was there.
Actually, yeah, 12 is there. Yeah, okay, yeah, you hit it. What is the damage on that?
Let me look back up. It is once again 12. I got the Marvel die times 3 plus 3.
Yeah. All right, so that is he's hurting. He's not liking his current situation. Which is funny because he's about to where's that guy that I was using? He's about to get shot by his friend, which finishes him off.
Hey.
And then this guy is the only one left, and he's currently mind controlled.
This has been a
All right.
good teamwork exercise. We've kind of
Hell
just gone off.
yeah.
Like in tandem, we've kind of we've only attacked the ones that weren't mind controlled until
Yeah.
like we needed to attack them.
Good job,
Amazing.
team.
Speaking of mind controlled bots, this one is mind controlled, but it is back to the top of the order. And Karma, you are up.
Yep. Let's do it one more time. All of the fire action. Boop. A 19 to hit with 21 damage.
Jeez. That also
Unreal.
takes this one
Hey!
downtown
Aw.
to
I thought I got him
being knocked out. Yeah.
out. Oh, yay!
It's on fire.
Steve, you know you wanted to say funky town, just say it.
We're going to rock on down to Electric Avenue.
And then we take it higher. Omen Insight says, mid-flight.
You hear
shitting.
over the loudspeaker. Excellent job, oh, wait, hold on. Oh dear. Everybody, you're gonna have to go outside. Quickly,
What?
come on. It's an emergency situation. Let's go.
What?
Let's go outside. Come on.
What do you mean? Okay.
Is everyone going outside?
Yes.
Yeah.
At that
yeah.
point, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen.
Pinnacle resists the urge to fly through the roof like a a-hole.
Where is it? Stop share. There it is. So, everyone goes outside, and essentially what happens is it was about mid-afternoonish or so when you were all heading down into the legally distinct danger room, or the hazard room, as I've come to call it. It is getting extremely dark outside. Almost as if kind of a shadow thing is moving over the sun and blocking it out.
Like an eclipse?
Kind of. But it's more an inky black darkness.
Pinnacle looks at Karma and goes, magic again.
Yeah.
Probably.
No. Definitely.
I'll send supernatural.
And this
I will sense supernatural also.
This is where we're going to cut off this particular episode.
Ah,
Because
very good, sir.
Very nice.
I am known as Storyteller Steve, and I would be remiss in my duties as not only storyteller of Vampire the Masquerade, but also Marvel Multiverse 604 if I didn't tie it in with current comics and have what's going on in Blood Hunt, where a whole bunch of vampires pop out of nowhere, have it occur also in a Marvel 604. So thank you all for watching our mini-series. This is the last episode. We will hopefully come back to these characters at some point to resolve this particular cliffhanger. And yeah, so thank you for any bits or subscriptions you've seen fit to send our way. And we're going to do some quick outros of our heroes who will, get turned into vampires in the next episode.
No.
I mean, wait. I mean, that
Wait,
did
no.
Like a Morbius vampire.
I mean, but like that did happen to Jubilee in the comics where she became a vampire. I actually know a lot about Jubilee, weirdly enough, of all of the characters. So like it is a thing, but I don't know if we're ready for that.
We'll figure it out. Let's do some quick outros. And we've had some camera switching between the two things, so I'm just going to do random order. Let's start with Joanna.
Hello, my name is Joanna, and you'll find me on the socials as Hyrule Gardener. I was playing Northern Pike for you today, and for the last 3 episodes, I was happy to do so, and I'm glad that we got to play in Vancouver, and I'm glad I got to play with all these incredibly talented people, follow all their projects, and watch for the Sabat game where you have an amphibious Bruja?
Ooh.
Yeah, let's make it an amphibious Bruja. If you're going to turn me into a vampire, Steve, let's do that.
It's a bad blood hunt. Different. Next up is Leona.
Hello, my name is Leona. You can find me all over the internet at the Leona Maple or theleonamaple.card.co. I have been playing Nadira, aka Karma, for you today, and thank you. It's been an absolute honor and a dream come
Nice
true.
having you. And the thought of turning Northern Pike into a vampire now just disturbs me because you can turn your entire body into water.
Does that mean she can start to manipulate blood?
She has
Yes.
vicissitude. That's high level
Also,
vicissitude.
that's just like a misty form that's just taken on a different level.
Oh my god, terrifying!
Yeah,
The most
yeah,
terrifying
that rules.
vampire, frankly.
That
Honestly,
rules. That's
rules.
awesome.
That's so good.
Next up is Darryl.
Hello, I'm Darryl, and I've had the distinct honor to play Pinnacle, who I don't think could even be turned into a vampire, as it were, due to its healing factor and vampirism being a virus of sorts. But also, if he were turned into a vampire, help everyone. Yeah. I refuse to say that this is a cliffhanger. This is just part one. There's going to be there is a part two. There's going to be a part two. I demand a part two. And with that, I relinquish my time.
Next up is Mikyla.
Hey, it's me, Cher. I don't know about any of this Sabat business. I don't want to back out retirement. I don't want to do it. But you can find me in the DMV. I am one of the top 30 Cher impersonators within the DMV. Very much a great honor. And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram, where I annoy people more. Bye, babes.
And last, but certainly not least, for our heroes, Alain.
Hello, my name is Alain. You can. What am I? Who am I? I am a tabletop actual player that you can find on Quest Keep. You can find me here on Vancouver by Night. I play games. I hang out and make stuff. You can find me on my own Twitch channel at Jin17. That is DJINNXVII, where I make characters in Hero Forge, and soon to come, much more. I'm really excited to share things with you. And this, of course, wouldn't be a Marvel Multiverse stream at Vancouver by Night if we didn't get a quick visitation from.
Do it. Do it.
Hello, true believers. Alain the Man Lee here. Here to tell you that we've had such a wonderful time here. We've had a great time with these new heroes who don't quite know yet how to work as a team, but they're working together to figure it out. And that's the thing, that's the lesson I want to impart on all of you here this evening, is that building expertise takes effort. And working together takes practice. Say, for example, we have our heroes, we have Karma, and we have Pinnacle, and we have Northern Pike. And we have Siren and, of course, Omen Insight working together in the danger room. Now, they could have just gone and beat up individual bad guys like the Doombots or the legally nondescript Doombots, so Storyteller Steve liked to call them. However, they worked together and they showed you that with practice, that we can work together to achieve anything. And it's not just beating up bad guys, it could be anything like building a community or creating a game club where you and your friends get together and play tabletop games and pretend to be heroes from Marvel or even the distinguished competition. Now, we do have one example of a hero here who's no stranger to practice, and that is the master of Kung Fu himself, Shang-Chi. There are other heroes who can say flame on and burst into flames, or can spin webs and swing around New York. But Shang-Chi, his power is discipline and practice. And you could do it alone, but it's better with friends. Never forget, everybody, Excelsior!
Excelsior! Bravo!
Hi, everybody. I'm Deadpool. You might
Steve
know me
Pool.
from
You're Steve Pool.
Steve Pool.
Steve Pool. You might know me from such movies as Deadpool 1, Deadpool 2, Foolproof, and Blade Trinity. No, wait, that might have been someone else. Was that someone else? I
Green
don't know.
Lantern.
Yeah, I wasn't in Green Lantern. That was
Huh?
a horrible movie.
Van Wilder.
I'm so glad they didn't make my suit CGI in the Deadpool movie. Anywho, thank you all for watching. Thank you for supporting Vancouver by Night, which is near and dear to my heart. This Vancouver place, because I know someone from there. Really, I'm from Saskatoon. It's weird. Saskatoon people are weird. Anywho, so thank you. You can support us in multiple ways. You can support us by our Patreon, which will appear somewhere in the chat, wherever that happens to be. There's a lot of chat things going on. I'm chatting a lot. I'm talking a lot, aren't I? Well, they do call me the Merc with the mouth, don't they? You can go to our YouTube and check out all of the different things that are there. There isn't anything Ryan Reynolds related yet. But if you want, you can check it out. Go to our Twitch, go to our subscribe, give us money, because we could possibly hire a Ryan Reynolds or a Ryan Reynolds impersonator if we have money. Or you could go to our merch shop and buy stuff like this. There's no Deadpool stuff on there yet, which is kind of, we would get sued a lot. And it's just ridiculous that way. We don't want to get sued.
I mean, you could do Steve Pool.
Legally distinct Steve Pool.
Pool.
Yes. So yeah, thank you all for watching. And if you want, the best way of showing us that you actually want more of this Marvel 604 is to contact someone on Twitter, Van City Reynolds, and tell him that you want more Marvel 604. Without Ryan.
Contact Hugh Jackman. I'm contacting Hugh Jackman.
No, we should probably leave the huge Ackman out of this one.
No.
I mean, the plane flight from Australia is just way too expensive.
I'm contacting Gambit's actor.
Who is that again? Is that Taylor Titch guy from that other movie that I happen to have been in, X-Men Origins Deadpool or something? I don't know. I can't remember.
We don't need to talk about it.
we try not to talk about that one. It involved sewing mouth shots. Ridiculous. There's a lot of.
It's not canon. It's not canon. It's
all right.
Marvel 604. It was just a movie.
In that case, We will see you all when we do something else, and hopefully come back with this show once again. Again, the best way of doing it, Van City Reynolds on all social media. Let him know that he should be in it. Bye.
This is both a peace sign and a part 2.